there is a conference that I'm watching. It's out in Sun Valley, Idaho. It has a lot of influential people that constantly show up. We have David Zaslav, the CEO of Warner Brothers Discovery, as you can see on your screen there, Tim Cook, Bill Gates. And what's interesting about this conference is that it's very closed off to the media. We don't know a lot of what's going on. We don't really know the conversations, and that's because it has some stemming back to M&A deals and potential M&A deals that we've seen in the past. For example, if you take a look at the Disney Capital Cities deal from 1995, the Comcast NBCU deal of 2009, Jeff Bezos, Washington Post, all those deals trace their roots back to Sun Valley. And that's really interesting to me, especially considering the media environment that we're in right now. There's a lot of talk about what companies are going to sell itself, or at least parts of itself. We have Paramount CEO Bob Bakish showing up at this conference. Yep. Paramount has been a company that many have looked at as a possible acquisition target. He's already shopping around BET, according to reports. So I do think M&A is certainly a big topic of conversation, but we're also in this difficult operating environment.
I thought the M&A thing, just looking around at different suggestions, right? Sort of what's the rumor mill, who are people thinking could buy who, and having fun in that speculation realm a little bit on the internet today. I saw Paramount should sell itself. Maybe Warner Brothers Discovery could sell parts of itself. Zaslav could sell CNN. Would Bob Iger barter to spin off ESPN in some way or sell Hulu at this meeting? The amount of streaming stories and who should sell and who should buy and who should do what centering around this, to me, just speaks to the streaming space that you cover every day and how much people want or are looking for consolidation and trying to figure out what is actually the right move. I also think interesting to highlight that you see a lot of people now calling Netflix a buyer again.
Yes.
Like a year later, with that big run up in Netflix's stock, now all of a sudden we're talking about, oh, their balance sheet looks a lot better. Maybe Netflix will buy someone. Instead of someone a year ago, was someone going to buy Netflix? How that conversation has shifted in a year is pretty fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, well, the industry, the media industry is like in disarray right now, right? Bankruptcies, layoffs, all these. Not so much mergers, like who's going to buy little pieces of this? Who's going to take out CNN, right? Who's going to take out potentially something like I said, BET or one of these other smaller entities from bigger entities? I think it's kind of like up in the air right now. Don't ask. I mean, ask Zaslav how the big merger is going with Discovery and Warner Brothers. I mean, it's kind of like up in the air right now. But I'll say one quick thing. I just saw that Elon Musk is arriving on Saturday to Sun Valley. Zuckerberg's already there.
Cage match.
So maybe. Is that what's going on behind the scenes at Sun Valley? Who knows?
I mean, maybe Iger will hop in there and kind of like referee it.
This would be the deal of Sun Valley, right? Is what streamer barters to get the rights to stream it.
You heard it here first, folks.
That is the $1 billion deal you could make at Sun Valley if you can stream the Zuck Musk cage match.
Michael Buffer, maybe? No.
100%. Yeah, but just to close. Media industry very fragmented. All the things you guys said. There's a lot of cost cutting, and in the background you have a writer strike. SAG-AFTRA contract expires tomorrow at midnight, so these actors could be joining the writers for that strike. A big topic of conversation here is AI and the focus of AI. So I do think artificial intelligence, the role it plays in media and a lot of these tech companies, is also another big topic of conversation at Sun Valley.